Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It's crazy. Today feels like Monday because of the holiday yesterday. So yeah, happy Mondayest Tuesday ever. I think that's how that goes when you have a holiday on Monday. Happy stamping. I am super pumped because I feel like I'm going to totally nail it with my 20 cards for October. So I'm super pumped about that. But let's be honest, I need a lot more than 20 cards done this month to be able to get somewhat ahead of schedule for all my Christmas cards. So a little bit of liquid energy there. I feel like I'm fuzzy or like gray. Do I need to like wipe my camera? Let me know if I look like fuzzy or smeary. But today I am playing with the Frosted Gingerbread Suite. I did an entire class with the Frosted Gingerbread Suite because it is so fabulous. So the card that I'm doing today is actually a really quick and simple one that uses like, you can almost use like the leftovers of the designer series paper. So here I actually use a piece here, and then I'm going to open it up and show you. I also used another piece on the inside. So I'm going to show you. It's a 6x6 piece. Let's move this. Maybe let's move this out of the way so you can see completely. I'm sorry I'm not in my, like, at my overhead desk so you can see both. But here is that 6x6 piece. So there's just a small little piece here that we're not going to use. And you can see I got 2 cards out of every 6x6 piece. So I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm using thick Whisper white cardstock as my card base. When I do a card base of basic white or very vanilla, then I like to use the thick cardstock just because it holds up a little bit better. And more importantly, if I am stamping on it, it doesn't bleed through to the inside. So if you've ever noticed that when you stamp on the Whisper white, or even like more importantly, when you use Stampin' blends, on the regular white, it sometimes like bleeds through. And if that is your card front, you don't want it to have that bleed on the inside. So that's whenever I use thick. I'll be honest, I didn't start using thick white until like maybe a year ago. I feel like I was the last one to be like, hey guys, did you know this? And so I kind of felt silly because I guess I just always used that bleed, or I always made sure to layer it to avoid that. And here I was just being silly and thinking, I don't know why everybody uses thick. I never use it. And that's why. Okay, so again, I have my 6x6 of the designer series paper. This is that, like I said, the Frosted Gingerbread. And there's so many amazing prints in that set that you could use for this sort of design and get that same look. So that's just going to be off to the left-hand side. How was everyone's weekend? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. This piece goes on the inside. So this piece here is 3 by 3.5. So this piece is 3 by 3.5. And so 3 and 3 is 6, and then 3.5. Then this is 1 1/4, so that's 4 3/4. And this is 1 1/4, which makes 5 6. Yay! I did my math well. That was a struggle. So 3 by 3 3/4, 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. So the only piece that we didn't use is that little smidge, 1/2 inch. And I did toss it. I didn't save it for another project. But yeah, we had a wonderful weekend. We went to the pumpkin patch on Saturday. The weather was gorgeous. Claire had a blast. Me and Brad and Alex ended up going all the way out in the patch, thinking that my mom had taken Claire out there. And we got all the way to the end, which was quite a hike, and they weren't there. So we headed back and found out that they were just playing in the corn the whole time. So yeah, that was kind of fun. My mom goes, oh, we wouldn't have gone out into the patch without telling you guys. I'm like, well, sorry, we went out in the patch without telling you, because that's where we thought you were. Oopsies. But yeah, it was super fun, super, super cute. If you're local and looking for a pumpkin patch that is free, then check out Greenfield Farms. So yeah, they are up by where my parents are. So they're about an hour drive from where I live. But I will say, Brad was super impressed with it. I was super impressed with it. It was super cute and had so much to do. We were there for, I think, 2 hours. And I asked Brad if he would drive, an hour. It's about an hour to get there. If he would have drove an hour to go to this place had it not been my parents, like to visit my parents as well. And he said yes. So I think that's saying something. So yeah, if you are looking for a local pumpkin patch, like I said, it is free and super, super cute and not that crowded because it is in kind of a small town. So like it wasn't, like hundreds of people there or anything. Okay, so you can see I have 2 different designs here of that fabulous designer series paper. And then the insides have that. Okay, and then for the greeting, I'm using the Everyday Label Punch. And I hope I brought over all of my scrap Whisper White. And I'm actually going to punch first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to punch them first. Normally I say stamp first and then punch, but the greeting is fairly small, and this way I can make the most out of my scrap by not having to stamp and then punch and then stamp and then punch, because I don't want it like too high, too low, that sort of thing. Let's see if I can get a little bit out of here. Nope. Who knows what scrap this piece is from? That was a punch from one of my last classes. But yeah, let me know in the comments what punch that is, if you happen to know. So I'm stamping the Wishing You a Merry Christmas. And this is from the Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. And I'm stamping it in Old Olive, which is one of the colors in the designer paper. The designer paper is Whisper White, Old Olive, Real Red, and then there's some browns in there too. There's cinnamon cider and some early espresso as well. Okay, then I'm going to take some scrap Old Olive, punch it out as well, and I'm going to cut that in half and layer it behind that greeting. I love this layering effect and being able to get a layered effect with one single punch just by cutting it in half and extending it. Okay, I think that was 5 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this old olive, cut it in half. I'm going to add adhesive to the back of my greeting. So a little on the left, a little on the right. I find this easiest to do like on the table. Don't hold it in the air, but I'm kind of holding the tab here and showing as much as I want and then press. Whoop! It went all the way to the floor. Oh no. My phone battery says 15%. I better wrap this up. And then press on the other side. So there you have that fun greeting. And see, it's just split on the back side. So I also noticed my real red ribbon. So here I have my ribbon. And this is an awesome way to use up scraps of ribbon whenever it's like the end of the spool or something like that. But I'm just going to add a little dab of adhesive onto my card, press the ribbon down, and then I'm going to take this and I'm going to add dimensionals to the back of it. And you guys know I'm an overuser of dimensionals, so I used 5. And then that's just going to go over the top of that ribbon and any excess adhesive that I might have there. And then the last decoration I have is some of these fabulous pieces from the designer paper. So let me show you some other designer paper. This designer paper is so fabulous. So you can see there's awesome prints, and then there's all of these prints that you can die cut out or fussy cut out. The mitten there's not a die for, the star there is, and then all of these little in-between things can also be die cut. Here's some more. Here's some more. And here's some more. And there's even some on like a swirly candy pattern too. So the dies actually have all of these little circles to be able to die cut all of those little pieces out. But you could also die cut out these little like star images for this same pattern. So you could do these up on a dimensional, or you could do them flat. I'm just going to do them flat. I'm not sure what pattern I'm going for here. I don't know. Just pick 3, Laura. Okay. That one, and that one. Super, super cute. I love it. And then there's a couple greetings that you could put on the inside. There's Happy Holidays. There's also some that I find a little too mushy. Like this one here says, "You're the icing to my gingerbread." I don't know how many people I would actually give that to. So I'm actually, and since I have the designer paper taking up half of it, and we're a family of 4 now, I'm actually just going to leave the inside. You could always stamp the inside with any of these. Like there's the little snow or like peppermint, and then there's the little snowflakes. But you could also put some of these on the inside too. So yeah, that is the quick and simple frosted gingerbread card. So super, super cute. I feel like I need to wrap this up because I don't know if my phone is going to give me any more notifications or if it's just going to drop. And I don't want to leave you guys hanging. So yeah, stay tuned. I do have more frosted gingerbread cards to share with you guys to give you inspiration and everything. These are going to be some of the cards that I'm adding to my stash to get sent out this year. I'm shooting for having 20 cards done in September, October, and then November I need a lot more than 20 because I usually send out like 150 cards or something like that. But 20 is my goal, at least. I feel like I'm going to reach my goal this month. Last month it was like October 5th whenever I finally hit 20 for September. But if I can get more than 20 this month, then I'm golden. Isn't that right? So yeah, stay tuned. I will probably be doing a lot on here, stamping together with you because it's more fun to stamp together with friends. So yeah, stay tuned for more frosted gingerbread and Christmas card ideas. If you're local, check out my calendar of events and I hope to stamp with you soon. So have a great day, everyone. Remember, it's Tuesday already. And yeah. Here's your little inspiration for the frosted gingerbread suite. Happy stamping, everyone. Have a great day. Love, hugs, and prayers. Stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye.